for cryptocurrency firms operating in the state. Texas has been one of the most progressive states in the United States when it comes to embracing cryptocurrencies. Recently, it has been in the news again for introducing a bill that could have significant implications for the cryptocurrency industry. As cryptocurrencies become more mainstream, it is likely that we will see more efforts by governments and regulators to establish rules and regulations for the industry. The Texas bill requiring cryptocurrency firms to demonstrate they can cover user balances is a response to growing concerns about the security of crypto assets. According to a recent report from CoinMarketCap, a new bill has been introduced in the Texas House of Representatives that would require cryptocurrency firms to demonstrate that they have enough assets to cover their users' balances at all times. The bill, which is known as HB 4470, Ann Parker earlier this month and is currently under consideration by the House Committee on Pensions, Investments, and Financial Services. The bill, if passed, would require cryptocurrency companies to undergo regular third-party audits to prove that they have enough assets to cover their customers' balances. This is seen as a necessary step to prevent potential insolvencies and fraud in the cryptocurrency space. The bill also proposes a range of other regulations for cryptocurrency firms, including requirements for customer disclosures, anti-money laundering measures, and cybersecurity protocols. The goal of the bill is to protect investors and consumers while promoting innovation in the cryptocurrency industry, ensuring that cryptocurrency firms have the financial resources to cover their users' balances in the event of a market downturn or other unforeseen event. The introduction is just one example of a broader trend of increased regulatory scrutiny of the cryptocurrency industry. In recent years, regulators around the world have been grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrencies and their associated risks. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has also been increasingly active in regulating the industry, cracking down on illegal initial coin offerings, ICOs, and taking enforcement actions against companies that violate securities laws. While increased regulation may be seen as a positive step for the long-term health of the cryptocurrency industry, some critics argue that excessive regulation could stifle innovation and drive companies to move to more permissive jurisdictions. Nevertheless, the impact on the financial system grows. This move by the Texas government is part of a larger trend of increased regulatory scrutiny of the. While some members of the cryptocurrency community have criticized these regulatory efforts as stifling innovation and limiting freedom, others argue that they are necessary to ensure the long-term viability of the industry. Kraken CEO, Jesse Powell, he suggested that the stringent requirements of the bill, particularly the mandate to demonstrate the ability to cover users' balances, could prove to be too challenging for small companies. Powell also argued that larger companies would be incentivized to leave the state in favor of more crypto-friendly jurisdictions. Powell's comments highlight the potential impact that these regulations could have on the crypto industry in Texas. Some argue that the proposed bill could stifle innovation and growth in the state, while others believe that it is necessary to protect consumers and ensure the stability of the industry. On the other hand, some argue that increased regulation is necessary to protect investors and prevent fraudulent activities, while others argue that excessive regulation could stifle innovation and growth in the industry. They argue that the regulation help to build trust in the cryptocurrency industry and make it more accessible to a wider range of users. As a result, there is a great deal of debate and uncertainty surrounding the future of cryptocurrency regulation. The bill is an indication that governments are starting to take notice of the growing importance of cryptocurrencies and the need for regulation to ensure their safety and stability. Other experts have raised concerns about the potential unintended consequences of the bill. For example, it could lead to a situation where users of cryptocurrency exchanges are required to pay higher fees to cover the costs of complying with the regulations. As of now, the proposed legislation in Texas is just one example of the ongoing regulatory challenges, and regulators around the world are grappling with how to regulate this new and rapidly evolving market. Overall, despite these challenges, many experts remain optimistic about the long-term prospects of the cryptocurrency industry. It remains to be seen if the Texas bill will be enacted into law and the long-term impact of the regulations on the cryptocurrency industry. However, the bill is just one example of the growing regulatory scrutiny that cryptocurrency firms face. Feel free to share them in the comments section below.